Hello everyone, this is Serenny's here, back with my third instalment of the Champion free-for-all postings from the winter season in 2016, and I'm really excited to upload another episode of this today, guys. So another gameplay on Mercy. So the first episode that I uploaded of this series was actually on Mercy, and taking some tips from my good friends Daz Justin and Footed Ghost on the way they play this map. I tried to incorporate in my own, gameplay from back then, and I hope you guys see that. So this gameplay is all from the early November stage. But yeah, really nice gameplay in this one. I take Footed Ghost hammer tips to heart in this one and make some really nice hammer plays that I'll comment in due course. In this Champion free-for-all, guys, I'm playing Champion free-for-all player a day too late, and I'm also playing some pretty good players in this gameplay. A LAZY SeiMANN, who used to be a rival of mine from previous Halos, which I'll come on to in a minute. RockinHeads was another decent player in this gameplay, and DeboireStar71 was another player that I thought was fairly good from the games I play at this time. So a pretty good matchup here today, guys, and another Mercy free-for-all. So you can see the spawns here. We've got similar spawns to what we had in the first matchup that I had on Mercy. And LAZY SeiMANN was a really good player from the previous Halos, guys, as I mentioned. He was a sort of rival of mine. He used to be, pretty competitive player, and after winning this match, I kind of messaged him and wound him up a bit and said, damn, man, he used to be good. What happened to you? Because he doesn't, do that well in this game. So just a little bit of trash, but he is a really good player. Like, I remember back in the day on Halo Reach, and I think he played Halo 3 as well, and Halo 4. He was always a pretty good player to watch out for. He used to be pretty competitive in team doubles, so yeah, it was really nice to be able to beat him in this gameplay as well. So we got the beam rifle spawn again, guys, and unfortunately for me, there was no one for me to pull off an amazing Serenity snipe at the start, so I'm just going to have to avoid that and just try and play on and play as normal. But at this point here, guys, just looking to stay alive on the pillar, because getting the beam rifle spawn on Mercy is not my favourite spawn, to be honest. I think I'd rather have a spawn that was nearer the gravity hammer, seeing as it's a recyclable weapon. But that open ramp spawn is not too bad to make advantage of the beam. So at this point, I'm just trying to stay alive with it. And at this point, in my opinion, like, I can understand why I'm not really moving from the position, because I probably thought at the time I don't want to lose the weapon, and there was only, we were all tied up there with one kill, so there's no need for me to really rush at this point, just take my time. But I think maybe just a little bit too much time wasted there. Maybe could have, jumped out a bit earlier maybe and got a couple of kills, because you don't want to waste too much time. That's a really nice kill on a day too late there, finishing up with the pistol. At this point, named myself the gravity hammer, so maybe that was the right time to wait, because now I have one of the most important weapons on this map. The gravity hammer is really useful on this map. Being a recyclable weapon is definitely a weapon you want to get. Really nice thrusting work with the gravity hammer in this game as well. And I will comment on the plays where I made a really good thrust, in this situation with the gravity hammer that was able to, keep me alive and really, guarantee some clutch kills that made the win a lot easier later on in the gameplay, guys, and I'll comment on that when it happens. But yeah, some really great thrusting movement from me this gameplay in terms of staying alive, and in kind of situations that I felt that most players would have died in. So I'll comment on why I thought that was a really good thrust. But in the beginning, my thrusting wasn't too good. As you can see, I just landed into a grenade, but later on the thrusting really kicks into action. It can make such a big difference in Halo 5 if you have a really good thrust that keeps you alive just for a slightly longer bit of time, which enables you to pull off another shot or another gravity hammer swing that can make all the difference in a Halo 5 match, particularly in Champion free-for-all. So at this point, guys, most of what I've learned from Mercy free-for-all I've watched from my friends Daz Justin and Footed Ghost, and like small experience of playing this map in early November. It's mostly revolving around pushing from sort of Mohawk area towards the streets and the respective ramps. You have to sort of play Champion free-for-all in a circular way, and try and go for the noise factor and try and make yourself available to jump in the action at all times in a champion free-for-all match, and make sure that your kills per minute are going fairly good. You know, you need to be really, if you want to win a champion free-for-all, it should be about 3 kills per minute on average in terms of, like, you know, winning a match. Most likely what's going to win you a game, if you can try and aim for 3 kills a minute, it's very likely that you're going to win if you sort of get as many kills as that in a minute. So that's what you're kind of aiming for, so you have to think about how many kills you are getting for a minute in a game. So so at this point here, guys, you know, pretty unfortunate turn of events on the previous life, but able to come up my spawn and then get a really nice kill on RockinHeads. Could have had a poach double there, but he clears up with a sort of Martyrdom nade. And yeah, a bit of Call of Duty terminology right there, but and a really nice kill on DeboireStar here. A few sloppy pistol shots on SeiMANN, my rival from the previous Halos, but go back away and he does actually clear up that kill. But I'm kind of happy because I think RockinHeads was nearby and he's the guy with 8 kills, which he has a 1 kill lead over me. I've got 7 at the moment. He just got another kill, so he's the player I don't really want to die to at this point in the game. So really nice Serenes nade right on point here. Would have been sick if I could have got the gravity hammer off RockinHeads here. Really nice play from him to clear me up. Obviously he's my competition, he has 10 kills at the moment, so definitely want to shut him out as much as I can. And later on this champion free-for-all match, actually I do that quite well. I'm able to shut RockinHeads out of the game and actually kill him pretty much most of the time towards the end of the game, so making this free-for-all mine. At this point here, it's a really nice retrieval of the saw, but RockinHeads was on the street with a grab hammer and was looking to hide around that pillar, and unfortunately we do trade, which was a bit of a frustrating trade for me. As soon as I just got the saw, I would have liked to have used it a bit more, and you know, obviously I'm going to want to try and get back to that area because that's where the weapons are down. But because there was a lot of commotion around there, I'm not going to be able to get back, and unfortunately for me that's a really unlucky turn of events, and then RockinHeads spawns behind me on the same respective street there on the map, Mercy, so he's going to get another kill there. So at this point, like, I really like the positivity from me just to forget about that and push myself right back into the heart of the action. Really nice play to get the gravity hammer here, and really nice play to recognise that that player was just going to play for time, and really nice kill to get that guy, and then into a really nice double, a triple kill, potentially a montage moment. Will Serenities go for it? He does try, but unfortunately his rival LAZY SeiMANN denies the possibility of an overkill, but we would have liked to have seen an overkill there, wouldn't we, guys? But yeah, great plays with the hammer. As you can see, guys, you know, champion free-for-all is so often that, you know, a bit of bad luck can be rewarded with a lot of good luck. So that's why I always say to you, you know, don't get too down on yourself if you take a bit of a, you know, a bit of a loss in terms of kills, and, you know, sell for second for a while, because there may just be an opportunity like that where you can really jump back into a match, you know, just from a few lucky kills like that. And that's a really huge play in terms of the fact, you know, getting a multi-kill in champion free-for-all, because it sort of, you know, removes all of the good players out of the game for a while and allows you to catch up without any of them getting kills for that instance. So it's a really, you know, great time if you can pull off a play like that, and I was really happy with it. I would have been ecstatic if I'd got the overkill as well. That would have been pretty nice, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. So at this point here, guys, really nice retrieval of the saw. I really liked how it went for that. It's always really wise to go for, you know, power weapons at the last second in Halo 5, and I did that really well there. The only problem was RockinHeads was just, you know, even more patient, and unfortunately for me he was camping on that street and he didn't get shot either, which is pretty bad luck on my part again. Luckily he wasn't able to retrieve the weapon. I don't know if he knew that I had the saw or not, so he didn't grab it anyway, so I was free to grab that and able to put it to use on him here. Lucky for me that I was able to whip out the saw fast enough, because I was a bit delayed throwing that grenade, so it took me a little bit of time before I could start shooting him, because I didn't realise he was that close. Really nice finish up on SeiMANN here, my rival from previous Halos, and looking to just play off the ramp here really nicely with the saw, and you know, using the cover of the stairwell really efficiently there, because I had someone come in from below and above at the same time, so knowing when to back down and when to sort of stay alive in that scenario was pretty huge. That enabled me to get another couple of kills out of that, you know, whole set of fighting I did, so it was a really nice bit of play. At this point here, I see a commotion at that bottom of that street, so I'm going to want to push right back from bottom mid from my open ramp spawn to the under blue street and try and clear up some kills here. Really nice finish on that kill. That kill could have been, you know, poached there because I was using the assault rifle and the player was moving towards RockinHeads, but luckily I capitalised on the situation and able to kill RockinHeads again. At this point, that's the last sort of commotion from where a lot of players gathered, so at this point I go to the middle of the map because I don't really know where anyone else is, and luckily for me I find RockinHeads, who's my competition towards the end here. And a really nice play to survive from DeboireStar, and at this point this is the key thrusting that I was talking about, which actually keeps me alive, enables me to get another 2 kills, and just great plays there, to be honest. Great survivability, recognising that I couldn't kill that player on my left with a gravity hammer when I get into top mid, and then some guy just comes from the other side on red and I just clear him up with the hammer and make a pretty nice getaway with the thrust. And as I said, guys, you know, Halo 5 thrusting, that can make all the difference in a game of Halo 5, particularly in free-for-all. As you can see, I've got all the weapons in my possession now from all that, you know, really good survivability I was doing, and really key capitalisation at key points in the game. And as you can see, RockinHeads has no leg to stand on now, and you know, just I'm completely destroying this champion free-for-all now. The fact that I've got these weapons, and it's made all the difference. It's just made me basically like a juggernaut. There's nothing that can stop me coming for this W. So as you can see here, I'm just moving around trying to find that final kill, and I can take my time now as well because I have a 5 kill lead over RockinHeads. So really I just need to crouch in a corner and wait for someone to come and whack them with a gravity hammer. So I do find RockinHeads, and I'm going to rock on his head a bit there, no pun intended, but just showing him his boss with a beat down there at the end. You know, get out my playlist, kid. This is Serenity's here, but no, I'm joking. I'm not that big-headed. It was a good match. I really enjoyed this match, playing against some really good players, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my 3rd instalment of the winter season, Champion Free-for-all gameplays of 2016. And I'm really looking forward to uploading a lot of the others. Some really great content on the way, and I hope you enjoy all of it. This was Serenity's, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.